The clampdown of fake drugs in Nigeria. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, in a post on X on Monday, said it uncovered a massive stockpile of falsified and unregistered pharmaceutical products in Idumota, Lagos. The agency said it seized the items and swiftly evacuated all of the items in an ongoing crackdown on the illegal drug trade.
You look at this product now. They have tampered with the whole level, the dead marking. Now, this place they are putting it, this is the level, this is 2025. The color of printing is blue, but they are on the revalidation with blank ink.
Then we have a rope now, date rape drug. This is what they add to the drinks of young girls, and they will sleep up and they rape them. This is a drug. Cough syrup with codeine was banned by NAFDAC since 2018. So, I wouldn't explain where he's getting cough syrup with codeine. They are not in fact, they are quite few, but maybe he will tell us where the remaining ones are.
These condoms are actually donated USAID of UNFPA condoms that expire since 2022. So it's revalidating and putting them into keys packaging materials and extending the date to 2027. They are counterfeit versions, of the expired donated condom.
If a company is properly registered and somebody is counterfeiting them, the trade of that person will be spoiled. So it's public health, your health and myself, and also trade. And also our image in the world, the image of Nigeria in the world.
I mean, kudos to NAFDAC for everything that they have been doing, really. I love that you're clapping. Everyone is so amazed with a lot of things that NAFDAC have been doing. They said so far 3,000 shops have been screened and placed on hold, and over 10 arrests have been made, targeting traders who attempted to evade enforcement by hiding or relocating products, particularly at night. Let me take NAFDAC's tweet. They wrote in part, the operation exposed severe lapses in storage conditions, with medicines including injections, vaccines, and intravenous drips kept in unsanitary environments. These poor storage practices compromise drug safety, efficacy, and quality, posing serious health risks to consumers. I mean, Rufai, you were clapping here, and I really love the story because obviously they are really doing the Lord's work. But let me take another tweet here. This person in response to NAFDAC wrote, NAFDAC, you're doing well. Don't limit it to the shops. Medication should not be sold in a mere shop called chemist, where anyone can walk to and buy medicine without the prescription of a doctor, physician, or pharmacists. But we have to be sure that this clampdown is a real clampdown at this point, because a lot of the people in Dumota Market, some of them have been, even tagging me and saying, listen, some of these are medicines. They're not unregistered. They're real drugs at this moment that NAFDAC is selling, which, I kind of, will feel really sad if that's the situation, because obviously we always want due process followed accordingly. Well, some traders at the Dumota Market have accused NAFDAC of stealing drugs. They claim the drugs were approved by the agency. In this video, the traders besieged a NAFDAC truck filled with confiscated medicines.
They call themselves NAFDAC. They call themselves NAFDAC.
All right, that's the other side of the story. Some of the traders there are saying that some of their medicines were registered with NAFDAC, and we need a response from NAFDAC with that video as well. But again, like I said, kudos to NAFDAC. I can't even believe in Nigeria they sell medicine in shops like that. It's not done anywhere where you can just walk in and buy prescription medicines that are supposed to be prescribed to you in a shop. Rufai, I mean, I don't understand this. I don't understand this.
The medicine ecosystem in Nigeria is a talk for another day. If you say we should do documentaries, we will do hours and hours of documentary. But kudos to her. See, there's always going to be a counter-narrative because these people are business people, they will fight back. But the question we should ask is what they are doing is legitimate.
Is it?
They can claim that, yes, there is NAFDAC logo or number on most of the drug. But we also know that there have been accusations as regards the process of getting those NAFDAC numbers. What are we enjoying NAFDAC to do is to partner with a digital tech company and have a certification code for every drug that they put their NAFDAC number in such a way that when you scratch the drug, when you finally buy it as a scratch code and you put the number in, you text the number, there should be an analysis come through of the drug so that you can verify the process at which it went through. Secondly, NAFDAC should also bolster the process at which they give out NAFDAC numbers, because we have seen that process has also been infiltrated. Thirdly, we must support NAFDAC on this drive. And it goes back to, yes, when this woman said, Dr. Professor Mujisa, when she said that there should be death penalty, a lot of us were saying civil rights issue and all of that. But people that can brazenly, because of profits, lead to the loss of life, they should have their head examined. And it's not today, Oji. The drug cartel will fight back. They fought back during Dora's time.
Absolutely.
They almost assassinated Dora Akinyele. I remember the interview on a sister television station that day that Dora came on and she was crying. The drug mafia. Oji, there's a drug mafia in this country that we need to get and see the end of. Or else, people will continue to die. I don't want to mention the name of a big man, but I have told you that story in private. There's a big man, big Nigeria, that is sought after in the world today, that his brother died because of fake drip.
Same with Dora as well. The same thing that happened to
Let's
her
call it
sister.
spade.
Her sister died because of, fake drugs. And I'd like to pull up a video of the late Dora. And in that video, she explained why really we behave the way we behave. And she talked about different ideas and said it was all about rebranding. Well, the late Dr. Dora Akunyili was the Director General of NAFDAC from 2001 to 2008, was known for her advocacy against counterfeit drugs in Nigeria. In an interview that has resurfaced online, she highlighted corruption and bad attitude as a major hindrance to rebranding Nigeria.
Everything boils down to corruption. And corruption is not just about giving or taking money.
About rebranding. Well, the late Dr. Dora Akunyili was the Director General of NAFDAC from 2001 to 2008, was known for her advocacy against counterfeit drugs in Nigeria. In an interview that has resurfaced online, she highlighted corruption and bad attitude as a major hindrance to rebranding Nigeria.
Everything boils down to corruption. And corruption is not just about giving or taking money. Corruption is about not doing the right thing. And I don't even envy corrupt people because they destroy themselves and destroy their children, generations unborn. And when we look at the way we behave to ourselves and to this country, Nigeria, for which we have no other country that we can call our own, it's all because of bad attitude. That attitude of the past and even the present that we are saying through rebranding, we must change. If we don't change, nothing will change. Angels will not come down. Foreigners will not come here to fix Nigeria for us. They have their own countries to fix. So that change of attitude, which is a critical aspect of rebranding, we must embrace. If we don't embrace it, I'm sorry that we may not be talking seriously. So rebranding is the key.
There he goes. Rebranding is the key to success in Nigeria. I mean, corruption is a big problem, but what about our attitude? Really, these fake drug merchants, man's inhumanity to man. How dare you sell counterfeit drugs? Who gives you the right to kill another human being?
Well, you continue to sell it as long as there's a market for it and then there's an enabling environment for it. And that's why I totally agree with you, Rufai, that we must support the work that Professor Mojisola Adeyeye through NAFDAC and the NAFDAC team are doing. Because we have, this is 2001 we're talking about, when that's 23 years ago, when Professor Dora Akunyili was battling with the same issue. Unfortunately, despite all the work that she did, we still see the menace. And like you said, I don't want to use drug cartel, so they won't mix it with hard drugs. Medicine cartel, whereby people who are supposed to be custodians of good health through medicines like this are selling fakes to Nigeria because of personal profit and personal gain. I love that she talked about rebranding mindset. Yes, people say, well, because there's poverty in the land, people are broke, people are desperate. No, if you're broke and you're desperate, the idea is not to go and look for a way to kill your fellow man. That is not the response. That is greed. That is wickedness. That is evil. And that's why we must stamp this out. I'm looking forward to a Nigeria talking about rebranding where issues or instances of fake drugs will be a thing of the past. It would be at very minimal level because all around the world you have it. It's just that the government takes very, very, very strict measures to ensure that this business does not thrive. This people that are talking about, NAFDAC is stealing from them. It just reminds me of what Nuhu Ribadu said when he was the first chairman of EFCC. Corruption fighting back. Yes. When you fight corruption, corruption will fight back. This is what we see. Yes, NAFDAC has a case to answer. We're talking about the scratch card. Some medicines have it. Yeah. And even with that, also that scratch card number you're talking about, even cosmetic companies had to resort to doing that as a result of the fake, proliferation of fake products. So it's great that she's doing this. The only thing I'll then draw that I just thought about was that in Idumota, when they closed the shops, they didn't close the market. So business wasn't disrupted totally. In the same way, because people were arguing about yesterday's comment by Peter
very happy you brought this up.
that you can actually close shops, identify and prosecute. Let them not just close shops, let them find out the cartel behind and prosecute without stopping the business for others.
I'm very glad that you brought this up, and this is where I'm taking the conversation to with you, Professor Killer. Like you heard Ayo saying, in Idumota, they did not close the entire market. And